another revolution around town, and we're out here enjoying this gorgeous weather, and we are hanging with Cary. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming.
And we're out at his client's houses, and he works for Superior Landscape.
You got it.
The
Yeah.
name literally stands for itself. I'll tell you, walking around with
Thank
him
you.
just and seeing the that they are laying, it's kind of amazing.
Thank you very much.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about Superior, how it started, and the brainchild?
So I got back to employment last year, and one of my buddies says, "Hey, I got this great idea, but I need marketing." We looked at it a little, decided it made sense. So we decided to try it out. We went onto Florida, took a class with a company, Big Daddy, has been being for decades in different companies and everything. Taught us the right way to do it, the right way to start it. We invested in the trailer and in the set, and the rest is history.
Yeah. So I mean, it's very cool. I mean, I pulled up and he's doing this house. That neighbor over there is asking questions, and that neighbor over there is asking questions. They're signs, and that's literally how it happens.
Yeah, he wanted to do his right after this today. Have time.
Yeah, but you guys are laying this amazing curve shape, and it's hard here. But as I was looking at him, I'm going to look into it, and if he's going to show us the process of it, this isn't just you're putting down.
Nope, it's actually extruded concrete. So at we'll get into it, but we make concrete, and then we have a machine that has a hot feed, and it just pull one piece. So
and then you just like design the color, the layout. You do the pieces that make it like it. Home, she was really excited about this piece being one consistent piece. Have the weeds going up out of it. They're not shifting and moving. And add sand on them or anything like that.
Nope, we get a good base and we set it flat. I love to take credit for the colors and designs. However, every homeowner actually has their own. A lot of builders are doing the brick or natural fronts. So to be able to blend multiple colors, she actually had 3 different colors of antique powder as well as different textures, so that it's not just a flat curb. Yeah, she chose all this, and then as it began, she was able to go out here and confirm or deny or change on the fly, whatever she wanted. This is exactly what she wanted. Yeah.
And then even we're going to go around the corner, grab it right now. Is the way that you do your downspout?
Oh yeah.
The bottom.
Yeah, drain spouts. Yeah. So we are that we've seen, I guess, by necessity, some other companies will either leave the drain spout in the curb, creating a pool, or they'll leave on top of the curb, which going backwards. So, we decided that we could just concrete and we'll stamp it, color it the exact same curb, just kind of flows seamless.
Beautiful.
We'll show you examples.
Yeah. It's all right. Well, let me have the camera here, and we're going to follow you around to see a little bit about what's going on over here. So, up here.
So this is where it all begins, is over here.
All right.
We have right here to keep our secret mix on how to make it perfect. Way through the curb, so if you ever nick it with a weed whack.
Kind of, kind of go. We were talking about here. Well, straight on down here, which is super cool.
And we have 9 different matte textures we can do.
Okay.
Several different breaks. So if you wanted different, more natural, or just different breaks in there, then we can do that. Here's a example over here. We just sealed this one. This only has 1 coat currently, but we always do 2 coats on all our curbs to keep the color lasting longer, looking good. So you can kind of see the different browns. There's a light brown here, dark brown here, a charcoal gray in the middle there to give it that accent. But it's just made to look real natural.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, thank you.
gorgeous the way that that is. So you can kind of see how it goes around. And then we touched on the
rain spout.
the rain spout there.
So when we get done, this will all have that shiny wet look. This will obviously go back here, and now you've got
a nice
a rain spout that is
come through.
seamless and flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Not like theirs.
So instead of just being straight out, you come over here, and it is a natural seamless spot.
And we also, she had mulch offer, relatively inexpensive actually, because we dump truck that trailer. Delivery fee, so we're already here.
Yeah. So we'll come around here. This is where they've got a piece coming out here. Just saw it a minute ago. Get going.
I can show you this real quick too, so you get in the light. But this is one of the tools. Again, we can't show you exactly what we do because it's trademark, secrets. But this is one of our rollers that, as we roll it down the front or the top, it just gives it that texture that you can see. And this has been clear. It looks like one time. Mm-hmm. So we will go back and hit that again.
Yeah, you can kind of see. We'll get over here so you can see that I was like blown away when I came around here.
Yeah, so there's a perfect example of the difference there.
Yeah, so here's what it looks like when they're done doing the stamping, and then this is how it comes out of the machine, correct?
Yep. This is all, and then we're still going to trowel this and get it nice and smooth. Mm-hmm. And then we go back with our top secret stamps and trades, and and then we just, so she actually looks like she has 4 colors, which is something that not many other companies offer. And so it brings out the different colors in the landscape or the house, like as we mentioned there. So.
Hey guys. But this is a machine here. They feed in what they had made in the front here, right?
Yep. And then, one of the other big things, I'm not sure if you can see it there, but
yeah.
So our mix, we use twice the amount of Portland cement that most people use, as well as a lot of fiber, which makes it look like hair. But it's just an added thing that makes our curb superior.
That much stronger, right?
Yep.
So then you feed it into here and it just kind of comes out. It's so cool. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen any other company, especially on the Grand Touran, do this.
Yeah, there's a couple more, and they all do, or most of them do really good work. It's just one of the things that we saw was the lack of the larger curb. Ours is actually about 1.5 to 2 inches taller. It's also wider, but it's also with the textures. A lot of times most people see the curb and they go, oh, it's the red, gray, or brown with the diamonds or the basket weave, and that's kind of what is industry standard. So like I mentioned earlier, with the home builders putting all that natural stone in there, it's kind of doing a disservice to the homeowners to not be able to do that and bring that extra custom look to their landscape as well.
Right, yeah. So then this is hardened, I mean, pretty much right away, correct?
Yep, pretty soon. I wouldn't walk on it just yet, but it should be pretty. This is our most recent stuff, so it's getting there.
Yeah. It's just so cool the way that it's done. And custom colored, I mean, you guys all saw that there.
Yep. And then we'll end up doing a follow-up as well.
Yeah, so we talked about this. I was like, we'll kind of come back around up here so you can kind of see again the finished product, but they have it's all nice and smooth there. It's one long piece, and then they come in and decoratively place what it's going to look like, your colors, your breaks there, and make sure it's, the height that you need, right?
Yep, absolutely.
We'll come back down here. I was like, you can kind of see, I was like, not to knock anyone, I was like, but the difference in the neighbor next door to...
And again, exactly, a great curb. It's just one of those things that if you wanted a little bit more texture and wanted a little bit more color, I certainly can't say anything negative about that curb there. It looks great.
It's pretty, yeah. But this is way more natural. It goes kind of with a little bit.
It's what the homeowner wanted. And big shout out to everybody that was the home show with us. We'd had a great home show and really got our name out. A lot of people really liked that. Actually, this is a customer that met us from the home show here.
Okay.
So
you can kind of see it'll be looking good. So what we'll do is, here, I'll come over here. We'll pop it back up on
Okay.
But what we're gonna do is we do it. But once it's not here.
Yep.
But bringing as we
Yeah.
it, they're it,
Stamping it.
make right here.
And that's the thing is with actually on the in team, kind of I guess of the superior experience is having, you know, just the sales, not the price, not just but the in team itself. Great group of guys, couldn't say about them, and I'm sure played over. Yeah, great.
Have that ownership. Really, you want just like a thing is to do the best. Here to get the out. Really are wanting to make sure it's the right.
Absolutely. That's that. You know, we there's walking by. I look. I mean, I like right now. I'm not that's rarity with prop. For its this because there are a lot that are doing that maybe. So there's things I'll throw out real quick. Just make sure that you do hire kind of training because it's very important. You can end up with a very or crumbly or failure very quick. Also, their license. There's people that can go buy during a utility in the curbing business. So, yourself with that. For I have no problem telling you we are not the cheapest curb on the market, but you know nothing custom is. Please.
Stands for itself for
Thank
sure.
you. Yeah.
So real quick, on to social media, but people get a hold of you if this is something that.
My phone number is 453-201. You can also find us on superior.com, or if you just Google us, we also home advisor. We are advisor elite pros. 5-star rating everywhere we've looked. So yeah, nothing but
Everywhere.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, this is a revolution round. You guys be watching out. We've got a couple other editions going next week, but on Thursday we will be here. We're going to highlight the finished product of this home.
Probably the next one too.
Yeah, we'll be getting that one throughout the week, so we'll be able to kind of show you both, which is really a difference because you saw the difference it is when you guys have these shared beds in the front.
Yep.
What if you have a nice cohesive, you know, you and your neighbor can go together. Like,
absolutely.
Look all the way around.
Yep.
Instead of being piecemeal either side.
Absolutely. To help it any way we can.
Exactly. You enjoy your enjoy. It's gorgeous. And we'll see you next for another revolution.